What's up, fragrant world? Welcome back to another Stay Fresh production. If you hear any wind noise, I apologize. The ceiling fan is on. It's on very low. It is hot. I tried to film this with it off, but I couldn't do it. It's just too hot. So we're gonna get back to the fact that it's hot. If you clicked on this video, then
there's something twisted about you.
It means that you came here to see me choke myself out with fragrances, and that is exactly what you're gonna see, so welcome. My name is JC. If you didn't already know, this channel is called Stay Fresh Productions. Here we talk about everything fragrance related. If you like this kind of content, go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell so you get notified whenever I upload a video, and hit the like button to actually show me that you do like this kind of content. So I have a collection of fragrances to show you that remind me of hot weather or tropical weather more specifically. And I'm tying this in with a tag, which I was tagged by Eve Spider Smells. She has a fantastic channel. I will link her down below. I believe this tag was started by Claire over at Smurfy Girly. It's called the Show Your Squirt tag. It's kind of a funny name, but we're just gonna go with it. And basically what you're supposed to do is you pick a theme, you choose 5 or 10 fragrances in that theme, and then on camera, you spray them all on your body. So currently, I'm gonna work out. After this, I'm gonna take a shower. And it's been hard to find time to shoot this video because I can only do so before I've actually taken my shower for the day or anything like that. I'm not gonna spray it on and then go about my day. So I had to do it strategically, so now is a great time. Before I do my daily routine here, gonna spray all this fragrance on myself. And I do have some great picks for you. Again, stuff that reminds me of tropical climates. So no particular order, because let's be real, they're all going on the same place, my body. Let's just start with this one here. Ugly bottle, but not a bad fragrance. It's definitely a cheapie. From the house of Ed Hardy, we have Hearts and Daggers. I always almost forget the name of this fragrance. This is a really nice kind of daytime tropical fun scent. It has a bit of a martini vibe to it. There's a sweet freshness, bright, again, kind of sweet, not really boozy, but it does have a vibe of a refreshing drink that you're having in the hot weather. Really nice stuff. Doesn't last all that long, but it's not the worst. It's quite synthetic, which actually helps it last a little bit longer on your skin. And yeah, it's not a bad pick. So here's our first pick. We're gonna just put it there. All right. Smells great, but add a few more and none of this is gonna smell very good. Next one up, from the house of Diptyque, we have Philosykos. Beautiful coconut scent, but mostly based on the fig tree. It kind of reminds you of being perhaps on a Greek island somewhere in the Mediterranean. There's fig trees around. You get the woodiness, you get the fresh greenness, you get the fruitiness of the fruit itself. And again, like I said, a little bit of coconut in there adds kind of a creamy tropical nuance. Really just a high quality scent, timeless fragrance. I recently talked about timeless fragrances. You can check out that video here. And it's going on my skin right there. I hope that I put that in the same, no. It smells great once again. Ooh. I love the green woodiness mixed with the coconut. It's beautiful in here. Okay, this next one from the house of Creed. You know this fragrance. Okay, so lucky you, I actually just went and grabbed another fragrance that I meant to grab, so you get to see me spray on another one. Like I was saying, this is from the house of Creed. This is not their most tropical fragrance, but I'm gonna be talking about something like that soon. This is called Millesime Imperiale. This is more of a classy tropical scent. It does have a nice fruity, marine, salty vibe to it, so it does have an oceanic quality, but it also has quite a bit of musk, ambergris in here, so it does have this classy muskiness to it. And I think it works perfectly day or night when you're on vacation. This is a great scent. Got to keep track of these spots. I'm not doing a very good job of that. We'll put that right here. Man, good quality, really great quality. And I wanted to mention an honorable mention, if you care. This is from the house of Parfums Vintage. In line with Millesime Imperiale, they have created their own version of it, which is called Rush of Unicorns. It was pretty popular when it came out, maybe 2 years ago, but people did complain about the performance, so they actually made an intense version. This is Rush of Unicorns and Tints. This isn't technically part of the list. Again, it's an honorable mention, more or less tied with the Millesime Imperiale. I'm not gonna put this on my skin for that reason. And this is like, it's like 70% close, honestly, but it still smells really nice. It's kind of an alternative take on Millesime Imperiale. It's a little less salty, a little less marine-like to me, more on the sweet, fruity side and musky side of things. And again, the musks are intensified here, so it is gonna project more, it's gonna last longer. And again, it's a great alternative take on Millesime Imperiale, but not really a clone, so to speak, but they tried. Okay, up next. This is probably the strongest fragrance here, so this one's gonna be hard to scrub off. This is from the house of Geeza out of Texas, and this is called Coco Moon. You've seen me talking about it, people have been talking about it. It's a great scent. Oh, it just smells so good. This smells so good. I'm gonna put this on my hand. This is coconut based, as you could probably tell by the name. You get a lot of pineapple in here though. There's some vanilla, there's some sandalwood. So it does have a succulent, almost gourmand quality to it. It's quite sweet, it's pretty thick and rich, but it does have a tiny bit of an airiness to it. That creaminess from the coconut is gorgeous. It also comes from the sandalwood too. But that pineapple, at least for a little while, does provide a nice fruity freshness. This is something I would mainly wear at night if I'm in a tropical climate on vacation, but a great pick nonetheless. It always sells out very quickly for a good reason, so check it out. I will have links to all these fragrances down below as per usual. Okay, up next here, this is brand new. Like, I quite literally got this yesterday. And this was a recommendation by a friend of mine named Isaac Gutierrez. You may have seen his channel before. I can't remember the name of it. I think it was just Isaac Gutierrez, and he did it with his two sisters. Unfortunately, their channel was shut down because it was tied to an email account that was set to expire. So unfortunately, the account expired, so the channel is no more. They did start a new channel. They've uploaded 1 or 2 videos, and I think they're planning to do more as it goes on, but I'll link to them down below. You probably have seen their videos. He recommended this one to me, and I went and picked it up because it was super cheap. I got it for like 16 bucks, maybe less, and I will have links down below. This is from Lacoste, and it's called Lacoste Yellow. I did put this on my hand earlier. I wore it last night as well. This is a nice scent. It's very, it's a super mass appealing scent. It does have a nice sweetness to it. It has an interesting nature from tonic water. And tonic water actually reminds me of another fragrance, which I have here. I just grabbed it. I didn't think to put this on the list. I'm not sure why. From Sean John 3 AM. You know I love this one. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the inner wrist with this beast mode sprayer here. Oh, love it. And that was even just half a spray. Oh, it's so refreshing. And they kind of have a similar vibe here with that tonic water accord, but this one is more on the fruity side for sure. And the Sean John is more on the kind of fig leaf side. It has more of a greenness to it. It has some cardamom in there, some leather, I think. This one has grapefruit, has pink pepper, apple, maybe some cypress, has a little bit of green, but it's more sweet, more musky, a little bit more youthful than the 3 AM, which is still on the playful side, but in fact, both of these are great. I'm just adding more and more to this list. I'm gonna be the best smelling dude in my apartment complex. Moving on here, from the house of Gallagher Fragrances, we have his newest release, Pearfecto, which I have reviewed right here. You should check that out. So I'm not gonna talk about the fragrance all that much. Pear is in here, but it's actually not the main player. Wow, this is a very unique tropical scent. Again, if you wanna know what it smells like, check out my review. Make sure I didn't put anything here. That's Coco Moon. I'm gonna put this on the inner wrist. Man, that is so different, but I absolutely love this. This is an attention getter. God, that's so different. That's so good. Now, all these fragrances are starting to mix together in the air, and I gotta say, I'm not a fan, but we're carrying on. I got a handful more, not too many more to show you. We're moving pretty quickly. Up next, from the house of Acqua de Parma, one of my favorites from the Blue Mediterranean line. This is Fico di Amalfi, based on fig, translates to fig from Amalfi, from the Amalfi coast in Italy. And fig is in here. I think you also have some fig leaf, perhaps, or at least the branches, maybe too. And you have some grapefruit in here, pink pepper. It has a sharpness to it. It's very sweet and fruity and mouth-watering, but also has a little bit of a tartness to it. It's kind of watery in a way. A really beautiful scent. We're gonna put this, I just put that. Damn, this stuff is not mixing well. I gotta say, you're getting some good entertainment here. We're gonna put this right there, okay? Oh yes, wow. Okay, yeah. God, that's a beautiful scent. Very bright, very, again, citrusy, juicy, fruity, uplifting. Moving on, kind of an unlikely pick, but in my opinion, I think this is a very uplifting scent. This is something I would wear in a tropical climate because of its freshness. This is from the house of Burberry. It's their newest release so far in this line, and maybe period thus far, but maybe not for long. And this is called Mr. Burberry Indigo. New addition to my collection, mainly based on mint, a very fresh and somewhat green mint. Strangely enough for me, when this dries, it has similarities to Acqua di Jaune, a little bit. It might share some aroma chemicals, but yeah, it's mint all the way. It's kind of a pretty authentic mint. Not quite as authentic as something like You or Someone Like You from État Libre d'Orange, but this one, it's more on the authentic side of things, and I would wear it in the daytime. Again, if I'm on vacation, this is a great one, kind of transportive. Not the most transportive in the list, but still very fresh. And we might just have, no, we got two more. Two more here. From the house of Parfums Vintage, this is officially on the list. And this one is in line with what I was talking about earlier with Creed. Their more tropical scent would be Virgin Island Water, which I don't own anymore, but I do have Parfums Vintage version, which I actually like a little bit more. This is called Isla Tropica Prive, and it's really nice. Really, really beautiful. It has that coconutty vibe, it has a freshness, has lime. In this version, what I like the most about this as it compares to Virgin Island Water is that the lime note actually is the most prominent. It sticks around the most, even against the rum, again against the coconut. And when it dries, it doesn't get quite as suntan lotiony as Virgin Island Water. And I prefer that. I don't love the suntan lotion vibe, but we're gonna put this on the inner bicep here. Again, all by itself smells great. Leave a comment down below. Do you like to layer your fragrances? I really don't care for it. But this smells wonderful. God, that smells so good. It's so, oh, my mouth is watering. Makes me want a pina colada right now. Okay, the last one. The last one, also paying homage to the Amalfi Coast region in Italy. From the house of Tom Ford, we have Mandarino di Amalfi. Acqua. I think this came out 2017. Beautiful citruses. Mandarin is the main player with some white florals in here, some amber. There's actually a lot going on in here, but it does come off fairly simple, very wearable, quite unisex, very uplifting, again, fresh. Citrusy, has a sweetness to it, but that thick white floral, but it is again still quite fresh. And where are we putting you, my friend? We're gonna put you on the tricep. I don't know how I'm gonna smell my tricep, but we're gonna smell my tricep. We'll do it together. Ready? Here we go. Ah, that's so nice. God, it's just a beautiful scent. That's the word that comes to mind. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, so we did it. I don't know how many I sprayed on me, at least 10, maybe 11. No, I forgot one.
All right, guys, so don't know what happened to my mic, but it just stopped recording audio. So I'm just gonna overdub here, and I don't know exactly what I was saying, but as you can see, yeah, Dolce & Gabbana, light blue, Pour Homme Intense, great fragrance. I'm just talking about how fresh it is, how aquatic it is, uplifting, it's sweet, it has a nice mass appeal to it. It has that lemon and the apple and all that. I'm talking about it all. You can tell, look at my face, the expression on my face says it all. I'm gonna spray it on my left bicep. I just did. I now have at least 11 or 12 fragrances on me. Anyway, audio is coming back in 3, 2, 1, bye.
That's all I'm gonna spray on myself. I was gonna work out. I don't think I'm gonna do that without scrubbing these off because I think I would kill myself and my cat. So, soak it up. This is the only time you're gonna see me in a tank top because I don't typically do this. I needed space to spray, obviously. This is it. I'm technically supposed to tag other folks. Again, I didn't have the time to really look ahead of time to see who has done this, who hasn't done this. So your names will appear on the screen. Show us your squirt. That is such a weird name. I know some of you guys got twisted minds, so control yourselves. Anyway, if you like the video, please like the video. Really, really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do it. I can't promise you'll see me doing silly stuff like this anytime soon, but you might because I am kind of silly. And if you want to help support me continue to make content like this that I'm passionate about and that you enjoy, and even get some more in-depth and exclusive looks into my content and into my life, then join me on Patreon. Join the Fresh Fam. There's a bunch of ways to participate. Comes with some fantastic perks, some things you will only get there that you will not see here on YouTube. So please join the Fresh Fam today. Would love to have you over there. And again, please subscribe here. Join the Fresh Squad. We're rolling strong. We're getting close to 30,000. And I really hope we can get there soon. So please click that button. That's all you got to do. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace. I'll see you in the next one.